If there's only one takeaway that you're going to get from this video, it's that you can buy one subscription to NordVPN and use it on 6 devices. That means if you have one wife and 5 girlfriends, you can share it all and it would be encrypted. They wouldn't know. Maybe that's a bad analogy. Squirrel! 20 seconds of Thailand, Thailand Rob. I thought I'd venture out of the room, the yellow room today, and see if I could go down. Before all of the lockdown, 3 or 4 months ago, I lost track now. There was a little place down here. You could go and buy a beer on ice, sit outside, just chill. I'm gonna go see if I can do that and tell you, because I tell you what I forgot to tell you about my credit card being stolen. Never told you guys about that, did I? Here's what happened. When you walk down these quiet little soys, there's usually always going to be, well, this is a market over here, but I'm not looking for a market. I'm looking for one of these little mom and pops, little shops that sell beer and Coca-Colas and little whatnots, chips and such, and usually they have 1 or 2 chairs outside, and so I could just sit there and tell you my little story about getting my credit card stolen while I was over here. Here's a little store that I'm talking about with the little table. Right as it starts to flip and rain. Oh, well, perfect timing. Perfect timing, right? They're gonna be cooking over here soon enough, for sure. Cheers. Cheers to the big Leo and sitting outside for once. Not sitting in a yellow room. You're welcome. So I've told you guys to get NordVPN, and I've told you for security, for encryption, and also to get all the Netflix around the world, which, trust me, I have done my experiments. Yeah, there's so many things you can get in Thailand versus America versus England that I've just been going all over the place and trying to figure out which shows I need to watch where, write them down. Anyway, so here's what happened with the credit card. When I left Kamala earlier this year in March, April or May, whenever it was I left and I went to Pattaya, as soon as I checked into the hotel in Pattaya, within 2 days, the phone beeped saying, hey, did you do a purchase at Radio Shack for like 4 cents or 5 cents? 2 purchases at Radio Shack for less than 10 cents. 1, I didn't know Radio Shack was still around, to be completely honest, and 2, that's obviously a testing program to see if the card's working. So I don't know what happened from Kamala to Pattaya, or if it was in the hotel, but I know that in the past when I go on and my banking information is on, and sometimes when I buy on Lazada, yeah, I type in the credit card information to get the purchases, right? Right. So anyway, it's 8:30 at night. I'm walking down the street and I get this message on my card. Please reply if you have purchased these 2 purchases for pennies at Radio Shack, yes or no. I write no, and it sends me back the wonderful message, your card has been canceled. We'll print you a new card and send it to you. So no one technically physically took my credit card. No one stole my credit card from me, but the numbers and the date and all had been figured out somewhere, somehow, and that was it. As soon as I got home that night, 1, I immediately checked on everything, which was fine, but then I'm out one of my credit cards. I carry about 3 international credit cards, but now I'm down 1. I always have a international credit card for backup, just in case shit hits the fan and I need something at the airport and I need to buy a ticket on the spot. You never know, right? Well guys, that's the reason you should always have NordVPN. You should always have an encryption on your computer when you're traveling within hotels. And it doesn't matter if you're at home or traveling the world, you should always have it, because look what happened to me. I mean, I'm out of credit card now, and thank goodness I had a backup card. I still haven't been back to Kamala where my posting address is. They've shipped the card there. I still don't have the card because I'm not back in Kamala. So I'm very thankful that I have more than 1 card. But now, before I make any purchases on Lazada or Amazon or any of these Shopee, that I make sure the Nord on my computer is on. It's always on my phone. If there's only one takeaway that you're gonna get from this video, it's that you can buy one subscription to NordVPN and use it on 6 devices. That means if you have one wife and 5 girlfriends, you can share it all and it would be encrypted. They wouldn't know. Maybe that's a bad analogy.
Squirrel!
So now I have NordVPN. I'm not worried anymore about when I do my transactions online or on the phone. I can actually click into any country to see what's going on, like I said, Netflix, which I've been watching way too much Netflix is my point. I've rewatched the Hell's Kitchen episode over here. I don't think you guys have it in America or England, but we have Hell's Kitchen here in Thailand. I've been watching this, I'm watching that for a second time. Hello, Kathu. So there was no follow-up on like who was charging my car. They didn't let me know. They just canceled the car, mailed me a new one, but I got to get back to my P.O. box down in Kamala to retrieve the car. But guys, make sure you have encryption on your phone and your computer when you're traveling and staying in hotels, because also I have a bank account, one of my bank accounts, I can't have any access here in Thailand. It will refuse, it will shut down and say you're from a country and we don't recognize the servers and we're not going to let you in. I click over on my NordVPN, go to USA, and it lets me in. I would not be able to get into one of my bank accounts, or two of my bank accounts, without NordVPN. And I think if you get a 2-year plan, you get 4 free months, 6 new devices when you click on the link below.
Click the link below here.
That's all I got to say about that today. They're doing a business transaction over here. I'm gonna let you guys go. I will see you guys later. I'm gonna sit here, finish my beer, watch some pretty girls walk up and down the street. Show you. And not say a word to them. And sit here and finish my beer by myself, all alone. Nothing else going on. It's hot. But at least I'm outside, right?
Can you take this asshole back to America, please?
Goody goody. Don't forget that.